Tell me what this about the Hearn Videolab A and B units.
Oh my God, it's so annoying. Oh, the boards are really interesting. It's all top. Everything's soldered on the top, no through holes. This is version 1. Okay, so this basically is a very modular design. The center of it is this linear matrix. He calls it a key matrix. I don't know why, but oh wow, this one.
Because each has a comparator. That's
Check it
why.
out. This one has LEDs. Mine doesn't have LEDs. That's something very interesting about the Videolab 1. So with the matrix, you have inputs right on the top. Okay, so say you have 1 through 6 inputs in the back. They feed each right column, and then how you put voltage controls determined by the voltage controls, voltage control inputs on the green jacks. You're basically sending some input into this output, and there are 6 of them.
Mm.
So 6 of them allow you to have the same 6 inputs going to each. And think about it. It's, say you wanted to key. Here's a comparator. It's a comparator, but it generates soft edge, how hard the edge is. So maybe it's an amplifier, but I'm told it's a comparator, whatever. So you can see here you have hard edge, and then you have soft edge control voltages.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take this one and this one and you go here and here, right? And then you put one of the inputs in here, then basically you have a keyer, right? If you, here, look at these tristables. So if I take this one and this one, put them in here, and hitting these buttons, I will fade between this input and that input, right? One of them I remember had, this one doesn't have it, but I remember one had like a sequencer where it was just a clock with 2 outputs going back and forth. In fact, I think I built like a 10 step. But so if you create like some kind of step, like a 6-step device that clocks through one high at a time, then you have like a 6-channel sequencer. Right? It allows you to do anything in video, like any kind of basic mixing in video, just using the matrix. So it's very modular. For instance, here, okay, look, you have ramps and a triangle wave. You can imagine you use this as a source on the keyer, right? And then you key. So what do you have? What is it? It's a wipe. Say a wipe. I understand.
Yeah, white mat.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
I understand.
Right. So what else did he have here? So the colorizer was very specific, and it allows you to, so you have these different key levels, right? You have one input, as I remember it, although there are multiple inputs here, but what I remember is, I guess you can put multiple inputs in, but you slice up one of the inputs, and then you can colorize each, colorize 4 layers determined by 3 key levels. Remember when we went to, remember we were visiting with Bill Etra, and he told us the story about, I guess he was collaborating with Hearn, motivating him to build this in a certain way. I'm not sure what the relationship was, but he told us how he flew out there and lifted Hearn up off the ground and told him that if he didn't, put more second level control on the device, he was going to end him, something like that, right? Do you remember that story? So, these are the jacks he was talking about. Then he said, that's why there's no room on those jacks. He finally added them after the fact. So Bill convinced him to add second level control, so each one of these pots has an input. I don't remember a lot of the details on this one, but this is the output stage. This one doesn't have the pattern generator. The other one in the other room has a pattern generator here. And, you know, it just has a whole bunch of stuff here. Do logic units. You have control lamps. Oh, and these are basically patchable knobs. They're either attenuators, or if you flip this down, it's an attenuator and out. Or if it's up, just take the out, and it's a voltage. So for the keying, this is just the soft hard. You had to take one of these out and plug it in here in order to, you know, set the key level.
So the video, actual like composite video burst sync analog inputs are in the back then, correct?
The what?
These signals, in order to get video into here,
Yeah,
it's in the back, correct?
Right, yeah. Got a bunch of BNCs. It also takes all 6 sync signals. You know, horizontal, vertical, composite, planking, burst flag, subcarrier. So you have to.
Does it split
give it
that?
old school.
Oh, you have to actually feed that from
Yeah,
like
you got to
a,
feed it old school.
from like a JVC or sorry Panasonic
Yeah,
old school
whatever,
mixer.
Whatever flavor of old school sync generator you have.
Awesome.
Yeah, so all yours for the price of X.
X.
X. Yeah.
Peter, what is the value of X?
X.
Awesome.